earlier that consultancy services whom we are in touch with, they
Right,
have just done nothing for us. Just simple, they have taken the money and goodbye. No
right, right,
documentation, no guidance, no proper footpath or to footsteps to go this way, that way. They doesn't
right.
know. You just take it and go and do, your visa will be getting. What nuisance. Nowadays, people are all educated.
Okay. So hi everyone. Today with us we have Arnav and his father. Thank you both of you for taking out time. And I believe your father also had an office today. So still he took out time. I'm really grateful and thankful to you for that. So yeah, welcome. So hi Arnav.
Uh,
Can you tell about yourself? Like what course you applied for, where you got in, and basically which consulate was like you applied to, and in how many days you got visas?
so hi Aviral. So I applied for the course called Masters in Marketing and International Management. It is
Right.
a very demanding course globally nowadays because a lot of companies are coming in India and new companies are also coming in all across the Europe. So most of the companies need global managers nowadays with technical skills also. So this course is inclusive of management skills and it is inclusive of the technical skills.
Okay.
Apart from this, you will gain lot of insights related to data analytics in this course. And
Okay.
apart from that, international trade is also very important. Few
Right.
things which are very important, like few products, you can say, few companies and few requirements that our country needs nowadays
Right. Right.
in terms of technical skill set or in terms of management roles. But our
Mhm.
generation is not fit for that particular role. So matching the course with the IIMs and IITs, I've decided to choose this university. And this university is also provide the best part of this university is that this also provides the collaboration with MIT Sloan, which
Mhm.
includes the management and innovation, which is covered from the US, Cambridge, MIT Sloan campus. And you already
Right.
know that how difficult it is to get
Yeah.
into the MIT campus for a student. It's
Right.
a dream.
Right.
So
Right.
for me, having a 4 years of work experience, I thought that this will be the, very like grateful opportunity for me because after graduating, usually people go for a job and they don't have time to go with the for master's degree. Very few people can opt for this challenging roadmap,
Right.
obviously. And all my, all my documents and everything were like so pending, and I was like very worried. How will I get my visa? And I started my process in April, and I got admission finally through the direct pre-enrollment.
Okay. Right.
Uh, and now my father is also into the marketing, so he knows very well like how this course will play a great role in this coming days. So
Right. So, like, since your father was there, it also helped you to actually choose wisely. Okay, this is something which is of your interest. You have seen your father doing that over the
yes,
years, and you also wanted to start and do work in a similar field.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, so he
So
also acted as a role model for me, kind you can say.
Because as
that's
far as myself
great.
is concerned, I like to say that over the years, my career graph was very sharp. I mean to say, I started my career as a sales representative in the year 1991, and today
Right.
I am vice president of a very big company in the country. So
Right.
this
Right.
journey, right from a sales representative to the vice president, it involves a lot of process, lot of innovations, lot of things I have to do, and lot of hurdle I came across in my life. So which I have given to Arnab, and I think Aviral, with your association, it was very nice that he is going abroad to study.
Right, right. I'm so happy about that. So basically, before like you already, I think, applied through some other consultancy before, and you got a rejection. So what was the reason for the rejection, and then how did you got to know about Italy and Italy in the beginning?
Okay, so I came to know like about Italy and Italy through the WhatsApp group and the YouTube channel. I already
Okay,
watched your YouTube channel. I'm one of the subscribers also,
okay,
in the
good to
YouTube
know.
channel. So I've watched many YouTube videos starting from Euro Dreams to many other. But your YouTube video were like very different. They were full of knowledgeable sources. Instead of promotion, it was quite related to more descriptive, like what is the actual scenario is happening over there in Italy with the deep knowledgeable insights. So I thought that we should go with Italy and Italy. So I was trying to reach you, but you were not reachable, and hopefully I got a WhatsApp group and there your number was there, and I was in touch with you.
Basically, a
Right.
viral thing is like what he's saying. You can ask me a question. This thing, this particular thing, what he has said, has arisen from a particular problem, and the
Right.
problem was the earlier that consultancy services whom we are in touch with, they
Right.
have just done nothing for us. Just simple, they have taken the money and goodbye. No
Right. Right.
documentation, no guidance, no proper footpath or to footsteps to go this way, that way. They doesn't
Right.
know. You just take it and go and do. Your visa will be getting. Arre, what nuisance! Nowadays, people are all educated.
Right.
So the
Is it not? People are all educated. Who is full? So it is. They are opened a organization and professional organization, and surprisingly, and it is very funny that person sitting on the chair does not have a subject knowledge.
Right.
So
Right.
documents were there, but they didn't help us to arrange the documents in a very perfect manner. So
Right.
that
So I saw your cover letter because when we started like fresh, because
yeah.
when you started to start with us, so
Mhm.
every time we see, okay, what did you submit in the past? Because they always
Right.
consult the documents you have submitted in the past with the
Right.
new documents because they should also know, okay, they have given you a rejection. It was because of a
Mhm.
particular reason. So it should not be like, the embassy is leaving the back reason what you have submitted previously and would only consider the new case because you have already got a refusal. So that's why when I
Right.
was reviewing your all the documentation, I saw that there was useless transfers from one account to another account with no source, no proper salary were not proper justified. So I mean, because your father is working in a good company, he has good salaries, good income, good investments. Still,
Right.
you received rejection just because of one fact that they did not organize your documents properly and they did not showcase the visa officer. Okay, what do you have and how you are actually arranging the fund. So
Right.
similar was actually a case with some other student also. They misguided, because it is very important because coming to in Italy, they think that you should have funds. And if you have funds, sometimes the embassy also confuses themselves. That might be the funds that you are showing is because so much of transfer is there from one account to another account that you just arrange this fund from some relative and after getting money, you're gonna return them back. So we need to
Right.
prepare proper links. So if you remember, like how we started in the initial phase, we went to the first entry that you did, like from transferring from the
Right.
main account to second account, and then providing all the bank statements showing proofs. Okay, this is the money, like a contra entry. It's like a basic accounting principle. If you're doing a debit at one side, you need to show credit at another side. It should be matching always. And then if you had an FD, then we had to basically show like how the FD was premature. Otherwise, how the suddenly funds come. So once your father actually understood the point, okay, now this was the particular premature of the FD that he did, and then he actually took all the statements, he furnished all the banks letters which confirmed that okay, this was his FD coming from the years, and then he prematured, he transferred. That actually helped you to get a visa right now. Otherwise, if you would have had a similar case without and then we also have to resend the back the money to the original account to show okay the money was deducted and now we kept it back again so that the visa
Right.
officer can connect the dots. So do you think
Yes.
like this actually the work the way we produce all the documents was making much more sense than last time to you also and to the visa officer also? Do you think like that?
Yes, of course. It is informative, and anyone can get knowledge. Like a person who is experienced like me, who has experience like me, and he has a gap year also, who has a good work experience also, who is
Right.
planning for education, he can take a reference from my work, like how we proceeded.
Even I have gone through the sponsorship letter which you have prepared, Aviral, and it
Right.
was excellent.
Right.
It shows that total autobiography means it is a postmortem. It is a postmortem of a thing, of a
Right.
substance, which shows
Right.
a person's character from first to the last.
Right. So that
Nothing
is
is
what
hidden.
is that is
And
very
supported,
important.
and mainly, Aviral, the best thing was part, sponsorship letter was supported by concerned ITR, the concerned salary slips, the concerned bank statement, everything was in line, proportionate.
Right, right. If I'll give you a small example, what happens is like visa officer receives, even if Arnav went, he would have seen that visa officer receives 15, 20 file just for the study visa. Apart from study visa, there are tourist visas, there are, like short-term visa,
Yeah,
long-term
yeah,
visa,
yes.
immigration. So many visas. So they get only 10 to 15 minutes to review your file. So it's like a meal. The better we cook for them, the better they'll be able to eat and digest. So if we keep it
Right.
confused, if ourselves we are not able to understand what we're gonna show, how can they see your file and understand everything
Yes.
in 15 minutes? So this is very
Yes, yes.
important. That's why we in your sponsorship letter we even mention your ITR value, your salary slips value, your all total statements, the summary, so that they see, okay, there's a table, there's an account, this is a total funds. That means this person has total this much of funds. If there is some transfer, so this money that get deducted from this account. So you would have seen, like, we mentioned so many account details, everything in proper, so
Yes.
that they can exactly get what they want to see in a fraction of seconds.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, Viral.
So yeah, that is great. So basically, like, how, like, after getting a refusal, how much chances did you think that you'll get visa? Were you sure, like, okay, if I go another try,
Uh,
another attempt, I'll get visa, or did you lose all hopes?
No, no, we didn't lose our hopes because we thought that our documents is totally fine. We are not
Right,
showing anything illegal, or we are not doing any kind of fraudulent
right,
attachment with our document in order to con the
right,
embassy, in order to, make things very virtual for the consulate people
right,
who are looking after the visa part. So, keeping things in mind, I thought that this can be taken as a one chance here.
right,
So I contacted you, like it should be the one and the last chance, because now there was no chance to commit any mistake.
right,
So I think Italy will be the great pathway for me to go ahead and move ahead, because a few of my colleagues who were in touch with him, one was like Ishita, and one was who already taken service from Italy and Italy itself. So
right,
they also having the work experience more than me. So
right,
I was like thinking that they have the work experience and I do have that, and me and my father will definitely going to work in this for one more
right,
time without losing
right,
any hope.
Moreover, Aviral, finally, before I take your leave, I will say that everything was perfect. It was a
right,
blend of perfection. It is a blend of perfection, right from the sponsorship letter to the candidates covering letter, and everything was streamlined. Because the last time, as I told you, that consulate where we have the concerned authorities whom we
right,
have approached for the visa. So
Right.
the
right,
guidelines is put in. We
right,
talked with you. We talked with you. Suppose I will say like this. I put up an example. The day you have joined us until today we have got the
right,
visa. We are in interaction with you, and we are able to understand around 1 lakh to 2 lakh important words, okay, like
right,
connected with visa. Now with
right,
that guy, that consultant, we have not understand a single word of the visa.
Visa.
Just it
right,
is on the ear. You go left, then take a right turn, then go straight. There's a building. Go upstairs and meet him and come back. So this is not the way. Okay.
right,
But what
right,
you've done, I'm thankful to you, and I am pray to God that we are very much, because we are fighter to the core. We don't leave anything in our life.
right,
The
right,
I'm in marketing. The
right,
day a person says no, from there the actual selling starts to make that yes.
right, right, right,
Okay, so we follow that principle. We follow that principle. We never lose our heart. We never give up anything unless and until it is done. Even whole
right,
family, me, he, and his mummy, everybody is like that.
right.
Okay,
So
Aviral, can I take your leave now?
do you want to give any constructive feedback that we can improve for other people? Like, if you think there's a scope of improvement, then you can give that, and then maybe you can take a leave.
See, Aviral, one thing I like to tell you that success is a continuous process. Okay,
Right,
success
right,
is a continuous process, and it will continue every time you go. Suppose, as I told you, right from sales representative, I became a vice president. I have not
right,
become a vice president in a single day. So for
right,
that, lot of hard work, lot of efforts, lot of innovation, lot of designs I have to do to come to
right,
this stage, right? As you are
right,
doing for this particular aspect. So
right,
I pray to God and I wish you all the best that in the coming days the number of enrollments will be more, and so and very oftenly you will see that I think the hopefully the last I think 15 20, as he was saying, Arnab was telling me they have all got visas, those who have came in touch with you.
yeah.
Somebody was
Mostly, we
refusal,
have more than
some
30 visas in last 1 month.
from
Hmm.
those who are connected with you, and through you those who have got the
More
visa.
visas.
Okay,
Right,
so I pray to
right,
God, may God bless you and go up with the time and do everything best, whatever possible. No suggestion, it is all good you are doing, but try to do better because as it is a continuous process. The more you will
right,
go into the depth, the more you will learn.
right, right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
So
your time.
can I take
It's
a
like
leave?
you can
Yeah,
shine like a diamond. The
right,
more
right, right,
you nourish and
So,
nourish.
Aviral, another thing is
Yes.
that now finally I have to say now he's coming to Italy, right? Now
right.
as soon as he land in Italy, please see anything, any help, anything required, please
Of
take
course,
care
of
of it,
course, of
whatever
course.
possible for you.
So
Hmm.
that is extra that, like, we I'm sitting in Italy, so that is extra that is complimentary for you. Like, if he's a guy, he has a guardian in Italy. if he has
Okay.
any problem, he has my Italian number. He can simply give me a call like he do with his Indian
Yes,
number. So of course that
yes,
would
yes.
not be a problem.
Okay, thank you so much. Can I take your leave?
Yeah, you can take your leave. Arnab, if you are
Thank
available, I can ask you a few interview questions. But
Yes,
Okay,
if
yes,
bye.
sure,
Bye,
sure,
okay,
Aviral. Bye. All the
thank
best.
you,
sure,
Thank you.
thank you for your
Thank you.
time. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
sure.
Yeah, Amna, so I would like to know, like, basically, like, we did a mock interview session with you, like, where I briefed you
Mhm.
about, okay, what all questions can be asked and how we can give, an appropriate
Mhm.
answer. So, do you
Right.
think the interview you attended last time with your old consultancy and you applied for the visa, the version of you versus the version of you after, like, I gave you answers approximately, like, how well you can answer. So, did you feel any confidence, change or any way that you represented your answer difference while taking both the interviews?
Last time, first of all, I would like to tell you that I was not aware what is happening,
Right,
whether like the cover letter and sponsorship letter, everything was prepared within 2 days by me with the help
right,
of some tools and like anyhow, like I was going for a visa because appointment
right,
was already, I was not able to reschedule my appointment.
right,
And I was the statements, and we thought that we will be writing the proofs like we have attached the FDs and everything, and
right,
we will going to say that the amount has been credited to other nationalized banks.
right,
So
right.
no interviews was there, nothing was there. Last time also I had a good interview with the visa officer.
Right.
She did ask few of the questions and I answered them really well. But
Okay.
the documentation part was very bad. So because of
Right.
that, I was like way behind the visa, I will
Right.
say.
So what was few questions that they asked you this time? Like if you would like to share with our other students who are
So they
watching.
asked me about my full name.
Okay.
Then they asked me about where I am from, what is
Right.
the speciality of the city from where I belong. So I told that I am from Kanpur, and Kanpur is famous for leather industry. So
Mm-hmm.
all the leather boots which are produced and bags are produced, they are um, exported to the other countries, and they are sold in good prices
Right.
because Kanpur is known for like leather industry. So big popular brands like Alan Cooper, Red Tape, these are already from Kanpur, which are already becoming a global brand nowadays. Everybody
Right.
knows.
Right.
And, keeping things in mind, so their market is in Europe. So the
Mm-hmm.
course which I have, international market, the international management.
Right.
So this course is specifically inclined towards the import and export management also. So
Mm-hmm.
I can be a great asset to those people in the leather industry who are willing to establish their business in European market.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
Italy, Milan, already you know it's a fashion capital. So how fashionable people are over there. So looking the market, competitive market, and I have seen like Italy never share their craftsmanship with other countries like that.
Right.
So
Right.
Germany, UK, and Sweden, they are taking the goods and raw materials from India, and they are just using their own branding
Right.
for their
Right.
leather products, and they are so selling to the customers at huge prices.
Right.
So that's how it is. So this course has lot of you can say broader prospect in terms of
Mm-hmm.
IT industry, whether it's FMCG, whether it's related to consulting firm. So international management has broader scope and skill
Right.
that you can learn side by side using the online certification, whether it's related to AI or data analytics or any other course.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
that is not a problem. So there is a big difference, of course. We did a mock interview and we learned a lot of things, like what to say and what not to say, and how precise and one-liner sentence should be without
Mm-hmm.
exaggerating the things. And
Yeah.
in previously, it was like interview was like on air. Though I have thankfully, I am thankful to God, I have given many interviews in my corporate life, and like I didn't face that much amount of problem while giving the first interview. Only
Right.
the documentation part was the problem, which was solved through Italy and Italy. So thanks to you,
Right.
Aviral, and thanks to your team for
Grateful.
wonderful.
Grateful for that. So also, have you applied for the IELTS examination?
Yes, have given IELTS also. Um,
Right. So this is my personal recommendation to everyone, because most of the people, like, they reach out to us and they say, tell me the university which do not require IELTS. And all of this says, like, when you come to Italy, you're gonna get 6, 7, 8 lakh rupees of scholarship. Why not invest just like some 10, 20,000 rupees for an IELTS exam, which would
Right,
help you for the next 2, 3 years.
right,
So that's great. You gave an IELTS exam, because if you see the Delhi checklist, it has also mentioned that they need a B2 proficiency, right?
right.
So that is very much possible because of the IELTS. So in general, as per your experience, do you think like if a consultancy is needed for a student, or the student can manage everything on their own? And like, what is your say on that?
See, consultancy is needed if you have a very complex profile.
Right,
Like if you don't have any work experience, if you are a fresh graduate and your father is sponsoring and your age is also less, you are on
right.
not you're not crossing 30s or line of 20, you are just at the border, or you are 22, 23. Then like after graduation or after 12, the things are quite easy. You don't have work experience because you need to display the mark sheet, and only the sponsorship letter and the source of funds needs to be explained.
Right.
And then they and the content of the cover letter, if they are guided properly, they can go with without consultancy. But people
Okay.
who have like work experience, and who have left their jobs without their salary slips, or
Yeah, who have too
who
many
don't
things on
have
the
their
plate here, like some salary is
yes,
there, some business income is there,
yes,
some investments is there, and they do not know.
right,
Plus, the funds are also not
right,
proper. It needs to be backed by some education loan or per se gold loan. So, I
exactly.
mean, in that kind of profile, I mean, it's rightly said. Or for the people that I've personally seen, for the people who are actually working right now, like for example, if you were working, your parents were working, so you do not have
Mm,
that much time to actually invest in research and do like the proper documentation. So, in that way,
right,
for someone who's actually working out there, for them, I think it's a fruitful option. But for someone who is
right,
like free, who is taking a gap year, who have more time, they can more explore themselves, they can research about, read a lot about, learn from different people's interview like we are doing right now, which would of course bring a lot of
right.
value to the people who are going to apply next year or next to next year likewise. So yeah, so
Of
I mean,
course,
in general, it was a good experience with you. I think you also had a good time with us, and you got to learn different
right.
things. Plus your profile was also made the way it should be made. So, any last feedbacks that you would like to give to our audience or to me, or any suggestions before we wind up the session?
Only I will give a feedback to the audience that always don't go with the flow.
Right,
Interact people and go with their profile, and look for the genuinity. Use like various social media platforms to connect, as well as it's better to talk in person before going further, taking any decision, any kind of decision.
right,
If they are willing to take, it's I will suggest them to go with the don't go with the flow. Just
right,
try to interact with the people around you, and go with your decision and with better outcomes. So Italy, I didn't go only because of the social media and everything, because from Italy, I have seen the response from the people, not only by the messages over the WhatsApp or social media, you can say updates. With
right,
the help of friends also, I came to know like Italy something, they see your finances properly. Well, everything is structured, and it's done in apt and precise manner to get
right,
your visa.
right.
So there is a guarantee with Italy, I can say like people can get visa really well and proper time
Yeah, I
if your
mean,
documents
if
are very well.
correct. If your documents are, even they are not proper structured, we help you structure them. We help you how you can maintain funds from beginning. So I mean, early start also helps. Some people who already started with us in last November, December, for them they already got visas in June, July, because we shaped them over the few months how they can improve the profile. But for you, like your father had a strong idea, but he did not have the strong bank balances, so that also was shaped properly. So I believe, thank you
Right.
for your suggestion, and I believe people would have a great time and they would learn from you actually, not to promptly go behind the
Yes.
big brands who
One
are
more
actually,
feedback I would like to share, like
advertising.
people who are willing to apply in other European from the cover letter from Italy, and they can also take the reference and ideas from those sponsorship and cover letter, so that other countries, they should not face the rejection also. Because
Right,
if the person is following the pattern of the Italy, because Italy is one of the Schengen countries, like
right,
other European countries, so same pattern goes with other European countries, as per my knowledge. So
right. Of course, of course.
mm,
Okay. So thank you so much, Anna, for your time. And when are you flying to Italy?
10th of December.
10th of December. Okay, so hopefully you'll start packing, you'll start, gathering your things and then packing your suitcase, and hopefully
Right.
we'll meet sometimes in Naples or maybe in Messina or some other city where you
Of course, we'll meet.
hang out, of course. And thank you for your time. Thank you for choosing us. And thank you for all the valuable feedbacks and suggestions. I really appreciate them and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for your time. And say my thanks to your
Thank you
father.
for your help and kind support, Aviral.
No worries.
Yeah, thank you. I'll convey the
Sure. Sure. Bye-bye. Thank you.
nice talking to you, Aviral.
Yeah,
Have a great day.
like
Bye.
you too. You too.